Kind of a drizzly gray day here in the Toronto area. Yay roof here at Rogers Center. We got a ball game for you today as the Blue Jays try to win their losing streak.
But then you mentioned Kevin Gausman was pretty good against the Royals last time out, and he needs to really locate his fastball. The fastball has been a problem for him. He's started out not having the velocity we're used to. Now the velocity's up where he wants to. Now the final piece to his puzzle is locating that fastball. That's when he's most effective.
Walked by Mookie on the field today and just said, hey man, you are locked in. And in typical Mookie Betts fashion, he said, you get lucky every now and again. And that's Mookie Betts. Grounded to short, right at Bo Bichette. And Mookie Betts is retired, one down.
Shohei Ohtani announced at Rogers Center, and as he has been every single time up in every single game this series, he's welcomed with boos.
This splitter sent to deep center. Varsho is back and made the catch. Slammed into the wall right after he did it, but what a great play out in center by Dalton Varsho.
A terrific play once again by Varsho, and he is absolutely a terrific defender. This ball looked like it was going to be up off the wall, but Varsho gets turned around, and then he turns in the opposite direction, and he's able to make the catch just before he hits the wall in center. I mean, he's as determined as any outfielder. When a ball goes up, he makes up his mind he's going to catch it. Kevin Gausman appreciates the effort.
Foul tipped into the glove. Strike three. On ground out, a fly out, and a strikeout. It's a 1-2-3 top of the first for Kevin Gausman.
His focus on Michael Grove. He gave up at least 3 runs in each of his first 4 starts, but since then the last 5, 7 1/3 of one-hit baseball. And he has called out strike 3 for Michael Grove.
He just dotted him right there.
Vladdy went 1 for 4 with a double and 3 strikeouts yesterday. Fastball smoked into right center. It is cut off on the edge of the track by Outman, and Guerrero will put the brakes on and get back to first with a loud single.
That's the best swing we've seen from Guerrero in quite a while, and boy, when he hits the ball in that direction, that's when he's at his best.
Toe up, ready for the pitch, soared, and a strikeout. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, second punch out for Michael Grove.
Bichette shaking his head in the Blue Jay dugout, and Guerrero got picked off. So that'll be that as Vladimir Guerrero Jr. gets picked off to end the inning. Vladdy took a big assertive step towards second. Do you think he was running?
I don't think so. And on Snyder wanted to make sure what he was thinking about. Hey, with Turner at the plate, you know, got to make sure you don't get picked off in that situation. That was a real problem for the ball club last year. They ran into an awful lot of outs on the bases.
Out in front of the splitter. Strike 3. Already 2 strikeouts today for Kevin Gausman. And 2 outs in the second.
Pages rips one fair ball down the left field line. Oh, the Blue Jays get a ricochet off that corner. No matter, Pages was taken 2 regardless. A 5-game hitting streak for Andy Pages.
Throw down to second. They got the runner hung up, and out at third is the call.
Caught on the base pass. So both teams with outs on the bases in the first couple innings.
Turner tests his former post at third base and has an infield single to start the inning.
Leadoff man is aboard for Toronto.
This one hit hard to left center field, and that's going to get down. Turner on his way to third, and it's another double for Davis Schneider, who continues, Buck, to make a push for regular playing time the way that he is swinging it.
Dalton Varsho up, the left-handed hitter. Lots of room on the infield to the right with both playing back if Varsho wants to bunt.
That's a fair ball, and that'll produce a run and give them the lead, as not only does Turner score, Schneider comes to third. A productive out and an RBI for Dalton Varsho.
It works the same as the fly ball. It's 1-0 Blue Jays. So here comes Isaiah Kiner-Falefa with Toronto taking the lead for the first time all series.
Weakly hit towards third. Schneider coming home, and Muncy will take the out at first as another run comes in to score, and it is 2-0.
The Blue Jays haven't hit it very hard, but they've hit it in good spots. Second time they hit a ball to the third baseman in this inning, and it ends up with a good result. Kind of hustling, and Davis Schneider was going on contact, so that's the instruction he got from the third base coach. We're playing contact right here, and the Blue Jays have a 2-0 lead.
3-1 now on Alejandro Kirk. Danny Jansen catching the first 2 games of the series. Well hit ball to the opposite field. Pages back, he turns, and it is gone. The first of the season for Alejandro Kirk. Depositing it in the Dodger bullpen, and it is 3-0.
For Kirk, that's his first home run since September 29th against the Rays here at Rogers Center. And you know what? Maybe the extra rest has done him good. He was catching an awful lot there early on, and that bat wasn't getting through the zone, but he smoked that ball. When he hits the ball in right field like that, that's when he's in his best stroke. First home run of the season, his 10th RBI.
Bichette will snap the 0 for 18 with a single to right.
He has done this so often in his young career, hit that ball hard to right field.
Second walk in as many days for Davis Schneider. Bo Bichette pushed up to second. 2 on with 2 out for Dalton Varsho.
Varsho lifts a fly ball to right field. The tail toward Pages. 2 stranded for the Blue Jays. 3 innings down. The Dodgers down 3 runs.
And a soft liner out to second. Biggio the play, and 1 pitch, and Ohtani is retired.
Again, the location has been terrific for Gausman early in this game. He's getting that fastball where he wants it.
Lines this one to deep right. Springer is back, jumps, and he's got it. George Springer with a very nice catch on the warning track out in right.
I don't know that George realized how much room he had. He had another full stride on that warning track, but he made the catch, and then he falls up against the wall.
So 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a little fly ball to center to Varsho, and that's a 3-on-3 down, top of the 4th for Kevin Gausman.
7th double of the season for Max Muncy. Yeah, that's a spark for the Dodgers in the 5th.
Gausman has given up 3 hits. They've all been doubles.
Grounded back to the mound. They got the runner hung up, but by the time Gausman gets the throw there, Muncy gets back, and Outman is safe at first.
Called strike 3. Fastball at the knees. 3rd K of the day for Gausman. 2 down.
A perfect pitch from Kevin Gausman.
Ground ball to short. Bichette to Biggio for the force, and the Dodgers will leave a couple of men on.
Gausman gives up 1 hit, strands a pair, no runs through 5 for the right-hander.
It finally settles into the glove of Kevin Biggio. 1 down.
That's always big first out of an inning, especially when you're top of the Dodgers batting order.
Fastball to get him. 2 down. What a pitch.
Boy, he's putting on a clinic today. And it all gets back to his fastball location. He was able to locate his heater early in this game, and that set up everything else. Another pitch that has plenty of the inside corner at 96.
0-2 on Freddie Freeman. Gausman now with 4 strikeouts in the game. Freeman gets into a ball. Center field. Hit well. Varsho looking up for family in country. Freddie Freeman goes deep and gets the Dodgers on the board. It's now 3-1.
Boy, Freeman with a 425-foot home run. And the Dodgers get that 0 off the scoreboard. Freeman now with an 8-game hitting streak.
And it came on an 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss as Gausman gets Teoscar Hernandez to retire the side. 3-1 Blue Jays going bottom 6.
1 out base hit for AP, who keeps on swinging it.
Andy is 2 for 3, and the Dodgers will bring the tying run to the plate.
And pops the first pitch up, shallow left. Schneider comes in, calls off the infielders, and makes the catch.
Here's Gavin Lux with 2 outs. 3-1 Blue Jays, top of the 7th inning.
Again the 3-2, and a 1 hopper to second. Biggio's got it on to first, and Kevin Gausman threw 7 very good innings here today. There it's bottom 7. It is still 3-1 Blue Jays. Ryan Yarbrough's out for his 4th inning. And the only guy who's gotten a hit off him is at the plate right now. Alejandro Kirk, who singled in the 4th off Yarbrough. He homered in the 2nd off the opener today, Michael Grove. Laced to left. A fair ball for Kirk, his 3rd hit of the game. And he'll get back to first with a long single.
Boy, he's swinging it. Absolutely swinging it.
Well, he drilled that ball into left field off the wall. Teoscar Hernandez does a good job tracking it down and holding Alejandro Kirk to just a single.
1 on and nobody out. Ground ball, second base. Lux on the backhand, gives it to Betts. Betts to Freeman. Double play.
Nice job by Luxy there, feeding it to Mookie. Makes a good strong throw over to first, but this is not happening at all
without Teoscar Hernandez, and that great play he made out in left field to keep Kirk at first base.
Sky high. Gavin Lux gives way to Andy Pottheads. Scoreless bottom of the 7th for Yarbrough, giving his offense a chance. 6 outs to play with for the Dodger lineup.
Now he turns it over to Jimmy Garcia, who's been outstanding, and he gets 9-1-2 in this Dodger lineup here in the 8th.
Coming up on the 10th pitch, right?
Austin Barnes battling and winning.
So good.
That's a leadoff walk for Austin Barnes.
That's a big league at bat right there. That's that 9th spot. So good in so many different ways. Not only him getting on ahead of Mookie, but Mookie's just watched Garcia have a 10-pitch at bat.
So now on 2-2. Mookie swings and drives one right center field. Varsho after it. He's not going to get there. It gets by him to the wall. Austin Barnes at third, Betts on second. The first 2 have reached for the Dodgers in the 8th.
That's 8-game hitting streak there too, and as you mentioned, the ball don't lie. Such a good team double right there.
Tiny to face Jimmy Garcia. 2nd and 3rd, no out in the 8th.
This is popped up. Biggio in very shallow right field will make the catch, and a very big first out.
It allows you to walk Freeman, and it's certainly still a tough hitter in Teoscar Hernandez coming up, but it is a kind of a different zone altogether after you get out of that top 3. Foul tip into the glove, strike 3. Kirk holds on to it. Hernandez strikes out, and there are 2 down. Still the bases loaded for the Dodgers.
And Snyder has made the call for the left-hander. Max Muncy, the scheduled batter, with 2 outs and the bases loaded, so he'll turn things over to Tim Mayza.
Muncy hit a 3-run homer in game 1 of this series. That made a 3-0 game a 6-0 game and put it out of question. Fans getting loud. 3-2.
And it's in the air to deep right center. Springer and Varsho are there, and Varsho makes the catch. Woo! Some high drama here in the 8th inning of this one. It stayed in the yard, and Varsho making the jumping catch. It is still 3-1.
Toronto sends in its closer, Jordan Romano, looking for its first win since Monday.
First batter is Andy Potthead. This one to right center field. Long run. Springer! Oh, what a play!
This looked like it was over his head for sure, but he never gave up on it. He kept hustling toward the warning track and leaves his feet and going totally away from the infield. Spears this ball. This is extra bases for sure. Potthead drills it to the power alley in right center, and Springer with an unbelievable catch. A leadoff extra base hit potential, and Springer is there to make a terrific catch.
And a swing and a miss and a slider, 2 down.
Dodgers down to their final out. Romano facing off with Gavin Lux.
Ball game. A great slider to get him. 3 up and 3 down against the Dodgers in the 9th. What a catch by Springer. And the Blue Jays beat the Dodgers 3-1 to snap the 5-game losing streak.